Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
He is a beloved pediatrician right here in Indianapolis who has treated many of my colleagues as well as their kids. He's also an accomplished singer who sang the national anthem at last year's NCAA's Men's Basketball Championship right here in Indianapolis. And now Dr. Eric Yancey can add another title to his resume. Author. Cottonmouth.
Yes.
Incredible. First of all, it is nice to meet you, and thanks for coming on this morning to talk about this book. Tell me a little about this medical thriller you have here.
Okay, well, through the entire course of the pandemic, we've been talking about flattening curves, we've been talking about numbers and trends and things like that. But each one of there's a story behind everybody who actually contracted this virus.
Right.
Well, a couple of years ago, I wrote a slight post for Facebook about an elderly woman who goes to a grocery store and gets the virus while there. And this was generated such an interest. About 650,000 people, had looked at it or commented or whatever. So I decided to just expand it into this fiction novel about what happens to the individuals. And this is it's a love story, but it's a thriller as well.
Quickly tell me about the plot. It has to do with the pandemic, obviously.
Yes. Well, it's a retired molecular biologist and his wife do everything they can to keep themselves safe. And an unfortunate incident actually triggers her coming down with the virus, and it's what he does in response to that. Now, the heroine is a very petite pediatrics resident who actually is the heroine in the whole thing, but it's basically just a story that talks about what happens to each individual case, how it affects people and whatever. And of course, the thrilling part of it is that she must act, this resident must act to pretty much kind of save things. And I won't spoil it, but kind of save things.
Right. What I like most about what you did with this book is that you dedicate it to the people who were on the front lines out there, and also the loved ones who lost people during the pandemic.
Yes, exactly. There are here in the United States about 140,000 children who've lost either a primary or secondary caretaker to this virus. There's tons of medical individuals who've been personally impacted, and tons of we've all been impacted in some way.
Right.
So I wanted to dedicate that to them, and I wanted to have people get a look at this is what happens on an individual basis. Okay, so a certain amount of science involved. The background there was obvious, but a certain amount of science. So, but it's basically a love story that I think this has a thrilling. You'll keep turning pages till the end.
My question is, how long did it take you to write the book?
It took me about close to a year.
Okay.
Close, about somewhere between 9 months and a year.
And during that time, I mean, you had so much going on with the pandemic that you stepped away and start writing this book.
Well, never stepped away. I would actually, since the patient load fell a little bit, I would write between patients, and I'd wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and think about ideas in my head. So, okay, this is the next chapter. So I'd run in that day before the patients got there and put some more down and just kind of pieced it all together toward the end.
Now, my question is for folks who are interested in reading Cottonmouth, where can they pick this up?
Well, it's available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, bookshop.org. And the other thing I've done, I've zoomed into a number of book clubs.
Okay.
And so if you want to, they like to have the author of the book there at the book club. So that would be under ericyancey.cottonmouth@gmail.com. Contact me. I'll see if I can zoom your book club.
All right, Dr. Eric Yancey, Cottonmouth, first edition here.
First edition.
And we look forward to many more. We appreciate you coming on this morning. If you would like a copy of Cottonmouth, we've got more information over at fox59.com/links.